Shabbos Song. So this song was from Rav Shlomo Carlebach. I always say his name. He's my Rebbe who I never met. My employer.
He's all our Rebbes who we never met. We haven't been alive long enough to have been there.
Yeah. So this is a song that Rav Shlomo composed, and it's a beautiful story of how it came to be the way it's known today. So today it's known as a Shabbos song. So what happened was in San Francisco, Shlomo Carlebach had a house called the House of Love and Prayer. It was a place where they could do the Shabbos drug, like get high on Shabbos, really, really enjoy Shabbos.
Moshe's talking about the 60s. Haight-Ashbury. This was the center of the hippie rock and roll scene. And Shlomo Carlebach opened the House of Love and Prayer there.
Yeah. And so you had a whole very interesting crowd of people that would show up there. And there was one Shabbos where on Shabbos Shlomo composed the song. And it was just a tune that went like this. And then there was one girl that was there for Shabbos that her father wasn't Jewish and she didn't know she was Jewish. She only found out that week or so that she was Jewish. And she heard about the House of Love and Prayer. She came, hang out with Jews, and she got lucky. She got Rav Shlomo in the House of Love and Prayer. And
welcome to Judaism.
Welcome to Judaism. We wish we could all have Shabbos like that. And after Shabbos was over, Shlomo made Havdalah, the ceremony to depart from Shabbos. And he went around to say, Shavua Tov, have a good week to everybody there. And he's going around finding people. All of a sudden, he sees in the corner, Shlomo says in Yiddish, a holy hippela, which is a holy hippie, the female version. A holy hippela sitting on the floor with her arms around her knees, and she's just sitting there singing like this. Shabbos, Shabbos, Shabbos. Shlomo says to her, what are you singing, my sweet holy hippela? And she says, well, this was my first Shabbos that I ever kept. And the way that the House of Love and Prayer experiences Shabbos, the way I totally embraced Shabbos for the first time in my life, it was so powerful that I fell in love with Shabbos. And you composed this song this weekend, no words, and I put the two and two together. I'm like, we gotta be singing Shabbos. And because I just love Shabbos so much. I don't know if you want to say what she loved about Shabbos at the House of Love and Prayer. I mean,
she had a complete Shabbos.
A complete Shabbos.
She had a complete Shabbos. Some of us are exposed to Shabbos and it sounds good and it's a nice Shabbos dinner and we didn't go to work and it's great. But when you give yourself over to Shabbos, and next weekend is the Shabbos Project.
Yes.
This coming Shabbos, next week, not tomorrow, but a week from tomorrow. It's the Shabbos Project around the world, and there's an invitation to every Jew in the world to keep a complete Shabbos. Don't do anything. Don't turn on a phone. Don't turn on a light switch. Just try it. Just commit to it. Do a complete Shabbos. Because Nina and I have had this experience. We were kind of keeping Shabbos for a long time, and then we just committed. And you know what? 99% of a thing is very different from 100% of a thing. And her first Shabbos was 100% Shabbos. She was so blessed to have 100% Shabbos with Reb Shlomo. What a merit she had. I wonder what happened to her beyond that.
Yeah.
The zechut that she must have had. I bet she spread that feeling for the rest of her life.
Well,
and if nothing else, she's in this story.
Well, what I do know is that Shlomo walked over and heard her singing his tune and added the word Shabbos. And right away he says it reminded him of Rebbe Aaron from Karlin, who was the first Karliner Rebbe. It was Karlin Stalin. And he used to go through the streets screaming Shabbos, and he would say, all the Jewish people just scream Shabbos. And so he put two and two together, and he made this a Shabbos song. And today, throughout the whole world, wherever you go, every circle, this is a very popular Shabbos song, and people sing like this. Shabbos, Shabbos,
Shai,